a vehicle, you really just turn it to the side, work on what you need, then you flip it back over again.
Yeah.
So who needs lifts?
Yeah.
And is that a Mustang Mustang upside down?
I think so.
Is it a Mustang?
Not 100% sure.
I think it's that looks like a 72 Mustang that's on its side. So, you know, well, you sleep better on your side. So if you've been here for a long time and you're a car and you're sleepy, you know, you don't want to always be on your tires. You need to sometimes just turn over. And we've got a couple second gen Mustang or second gen Camaros there, and a Falcon.
Yep.
You got a second gen Chevelle, probably a 75, 77, something in that frame. Here's another AMX. This is Javelin. Is this the SST Javelin or just think of Javelin? And then behind it's a 53, yeah, 53 panel truck. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. And that's like a 79 or 80 Ranchero, I believe.
Yes.
But here's another Javelin. Let's see the engine. There's probably this has the 6 in it, but you probably have enough Javelins here or AMXs to make 2 or 3 cars out of.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The one thing with the Javelins, and a lot of times with yards, and I'm saying this in front of one of the owner's sons, is a lot of times you can get a great deal because a lot of it to them is scrap weight. So yeah. If you're like, okay, I want that car, you know, obviously if it's like a Shelby GT500, they're probably going to charge you a little bit more than scrap weight. But one of these, if they can get back what they would normally sell it for or scrap it for, maybe a little bit more, that's what they're looking for. I mean, I just lost, when we were at Old Gold down in Florida, that 70 Chevelle convertible. I didn't even ask what it was because I figured the guy was going to sell for about 10 grand. And when I called him back after he sold it for $800, and I was like, are you kidding me? I would have cost me more to ship it to my house than it would have been for the car. And it was a complete SS7, or not SS, but it was a complete 70 Chevelle. So yep. It's kind of ridiculous what, you know, and a lot of stuff, yeah, you're gonna have bent body panels and, you know, the engine's not gonna run, but honestly, I've never bought a car that the engine, I worried about whether the engine ran, because I've always rebuilt every engine I've put in a car. So, and that's about a 74. If you look at the rear taillights, that's a 74 third generation right there. All right, guys, we're moving on. This is way better. This morning I was up in the Poconos doing, and I had to walk the whole way.
Yeah.
I need to start like hiring a driver.
We got a couple Jeeps in here.
So for Dennis Collins, you got a Jeep there. I don't know if you know who Dennis Collins is.
Yeah.
So Dennis, if you're looking, you got some Jeeps here. And what's that one? That one looks a little bit special.
Yeah.
And then you got a Nova over here, and we're gonna stop here and let's see what else we got. So you got a 70, well, I'll call it a second generation El Camino, and then a 70 to a 72 Monte Carlo. That one you can see, whoa, it's probably still my hair. I don't have a lot of hair. But you see, all right, so when we did this before when we were in Florida, see all that rust. If you guys have a car, besides the wasps in there, but if you have a car that it's on the side of your house, or if it is not indoors, and it's got an old vinyl top on it, take the vinyl top off, because that's what happens. It keeps the water under, rusted all thing, then you need a roof. And roofs are expensive, if you can even find them. So you got a nice 67, 66 Impala convertible there.
Yep.
And a Formula, about a 79 to an 81 Formula. And then back here, you got, this is a Mopar. So this is the same, it's got like the Dodge Charger front end or whatever you want to call it, station wagon. If you ever watched the TV show Adam 12, this is what the guy who's the sergeant drives. It's one of these. It's got like the Plymouth Belvedere Charger, whatever you want to call, Roadrunner front end on it. And some of these you could actually get with the big 440 motors, and they're excellent drag cars. You could put a giant wheel wells in the back.
Yeah. Got
plenty of room.
Yeah. And
it'll take any engine you put in it.
There's something else back there too.
And what is that? That looks like.
Honestly,
is that a Cuda? Is that a Barracuda back there?
It might be.
All right.
Yeah, out of all the years I've been here, I've never seen that car.
I think it looked like a Barracuda with the doors, or a Challenger. Let's see. And you got another, what's that over there? All right. So we got, what is this car? So we've got, no, this is a, what is this? Oh, it's another Javelin. This is a Javelin. So I don't think it's not an AMX because it's got a back seat.
Yeah.
And then we've got right here, you've got a Mustang 2, which this is actually a Cobra.
Yeah.
So you got actually a Mustang 2 Cobra.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, someone replaced the engine with a tree, but you know, look, this is the first hybrid. It's a green Cobra, so it's got plants up the front, but it's a black with the gold. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's even got the original Cobra wheels on it. I mean, it doesn't have the engine in it, but the front fascia's there, so it looks like somebody just took the engine out. And it was a 4-speed car too.
Yep. Because
you could see the whole. So, and it's got parts to a
Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger grill in there. So, all right, I'm not judging. And then there's a 3rd generation Camaro there.
Yeah. A
white one. So, yeah, this is a lot of stuff. And when the owner's son, who's probably been in here his whole life, goes, I've never seen that car, then that's kind of nice discovery.
I've literally never been back there.
Oh, by the way, don't ever eat these red berries if you're in Pennsylvania, because they'll just make you die, and that's not a good thing. And don't feed them to your dog, because then your dog poops red for about a week and then the dog dies.
There's some more stuff back over there.
And I'm gonna have to check myself for ticks. Like I said, I got one tick on me for the first time in 22 years yesterday. We don't have ticks in Florida, so don't really have them. That's like a 70, probably a 74, 75 Nova. Actually, you know, for you guys, if you haven't checked out, I was just 2 days ago at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s headquarters, Junior Motorsports down in North Carolina. And when we were in the garage, the Nova that he has, that his dad raced, is the same body style as this. A little better condition. So,
Down this way.
Down there?
Yeah.
All right. I'm trusting. So this is a field trip, and it's turning into an actual trip. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, come on.
You got it.
Yep. I'm good.
You can put your foot in the
this is the good leg, so I can get down that way. Okay.
Nice. Going back to a Dodge Dart.
Oh, we're going back to a Dodge Charger. Dodge Dart. Okay. So we're going through the weeds to an old Dodge, 2-door Dodge Dart.
Yep.
Look at that. Still has good glass.
Yeah.
Except for
the driver.
The beer drink inside has a hole in it. So that's when your passenger does the whole beer muscle thing and decides, hey, look what I can do, and punches your windshield out.
Yeah. They're still driving in 01.
Yeah. 01 somebody somewhere.
Sunset Industrial Park.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's missing a fender, but I mean, it's a pretty straight body and the roof's not bad.
Both fenders.
Oh, both front fenders. Okay. Well,
there's some more stuff back there, but
yeah, we didn't bring my machete today.
Actually, I think I got one.
All right. You would never do this where I live because there'd be alligators and anacondas. So odd that the only race car that we've seen so far is a pickup truck missing its bed.
That's for weight reduction.
Yep, a lot of weight reduction. Oh, somebody watches Vice Grip Garage.
Yep.
There we go. So we got another Ranchero, and that one looks like it's like a 66, 67. Because does it have the Torino front end? I don't think so.
Either.
So I think that's like a 67. But that's cool. So he had the gentleman driving me around. His job today was to come out and wash all these cars. But since I showed up, I got him out of that. Yeah. So they can just come. Oh, it's like a K5 Blazer up there. Those things are now worth a ton of money for those square bodies.
Two. One behind the Super Duty.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, right up there.
Yep.
Oh, I love the old tow truck.
Yep.
God, I love that thing.
Diamond Rio.
Yeah, awesome. We should call the phone number VA29787, see if they're still in business. Tell them their tow truck's here. Pocono Mountain Rentals. Guess he didn't get his deposit back.
Nope.
So, oh man. So there's this, I mean, they got everything here. They got a lot of the old stuff, new stuff too. They said if you guys need anything or you see some bad motor, so it's grounded for now. We'll go later. Yeah, you got tractor trailers, you got road graders.
Yeah.
You got cranes.
Yeah.
Now, are those cranes yours to use, or is that just?
Yeah, they're ours.
Oh, okay, so that's just stuff that you use to get all these cabs and stuff out of the way. Another Bronco up there, that's like a 78, 84. Oh, that's an older one. That's a 77 or a 78 because look at the taillights on it.
Behind the Ranchero, there was another one.
Nice. And then up here we've got, that's a two-door, that's a Chrysler Mopar or something. I think it's a Mopar. It's got to be a Mopar.
Something funky.
Like a Newport.
Yeah.
Could be a Newport. But it would be, anything that has two doors could be a drag car. And there, if you left the front end of your C3 or your third gen Camaro, that's right over here.
Yeah.
So.
Or your pickup.
Oh yeah, if your pickup front end's here, if you're missing it. So. Oh, one other thing, and I've said this earlier at other places, because most of the time we go to classic car. But if you go to a place like here, if you look at these trucks, a lot of the trucks, the work trucks, will have racks on them. And I mean, come and get the racks. They're a lot cheaper. This one's got a plow on it, on this Blazer.
Yeah.
And you can get those parts, and they're a lot cheaper to buy a rack here, a used rack, than it would be to go and, you know, get one somewhere else, like a new one. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.